know who's making the music choices at CPAC, but my heavens. I mean, did they hack my iPod? I'm so excited about this. I mean, I don't dislike country music, but you guys, if you know me at all, okay, you understand. Our next guest, I want to set this up by saying, I know everyone was watching what was happening with Colorado State Legislature a few months ago. Everyone remembers how Wisconsin was sort of the battleground for employee free choice and workers' rights. Well, Colorado became the battleground for the Second Amendment, because one of the things that progressives were wanting to do was sort of make Colorado the testing ground for a lot of anti-civil liberty policies that they would like to enact across the country. And so Republicans in Colorado really had to hold the line, and they were aided by a number of conservatives. One of those is our next speaker, Clarice Navarro-Ratzlaff. Now, she represents the 47th District in the Colorado House of Representatives. She's on the Business, Labor, Economic, and Workforce Development and local government committees, and she was one of those Colorado state lawmakers who held the line and was fighting against some of these anti-civil liberty, gun-grabbing progressives. Please help me welcome her now.
Thank you so much. Again, my name is Clarice Navarro. I come from Colorado, and I am a proud Hispanic conservative woman. Thank you. Looking out at this crowd, I see a group of diverse, energized, and enthused Republican base. A Republican base that is hungry to get our country back on the path to prosperity. Thank you. And I'd like to share with you just a little bit about my background. I was raised by a single mom in Los Animas, Colorado. We were rich in moral values, but we surely lacked means. And this was a hard lesson for me to learn when I proudly came home and told my mother that I made the cheerleading squad. And after all the excitement, she asked, "How are you going to pay for this? How are you going to pay for this?" So I put my pride aside, and my best friend and I went and got summer jobs. We got summer jobs at the pickle factory. So when you go to the store and you buy your jar of pickles and all the spears are neatly placed inside your jar, that was me. And with this job, I was able to pay for my cheerleading uniform. I was able to pay for my senior pictures, and I was also able to pay for my class ring. Now, if you've ever worked at a pickle factory, you know that at the end of the day, your clothes, your hands, your hair, and your car, and even after a shower, your bed sheets smell like pickle. But since that time, I have grown to believe that if I educated myself and worked hard, there would be nothing I couldn't accomplish. And most recently, when my community leaders came to me and asked if I would run for public office, I knew what was at stake. I knew that all my life lessons had prepared me for this moment. And I knew it wouldn't be handed to me. But in a blue district, I managed to beat the odds. Thank you. I was the only Republican victory out of the top 5 targeted races in Colorado. Some argued that I was an unlikely candidate for the Republican Party. But I think my upbringing made me the ideal candidate, because my story is like so many of yours. It's the story of hard work. It's the story of honesty. And it's the story of personal integrity. And because of our principles and of our determination, and above all, our faith, we together can bring this country forward. In being the first Hispanic conservative woman to represent Pueblo, I hope that my culture will see that you can make a difference by stepping outside the box. Thank you. Now, even though my parents were Democrats and their parents were Democrats before them, most Hispanics don't realize that we share the same values. And that's why I want people to stop and look and see what I have done as a Republican. I'm so tired of people looking at me and assuming because I'm Hispanic, I'm a Democrat. I have set an example that being a Hispanic Republican state representative, I have stepped out of my family's political cycle. And it's all of our jobs, yes, all of our jobs, to get as many Hispanics to come to our party, the Conservative Party. Thank you.